Midwest Mixfest. I'm Isaac, and joining me is the wonderful Nitin.
What's going on? What's up, everybody? Who's stoked for some sick 2xKO matches?
I'm so ready.
Kicking off this mixed mode bracket, gonna get some nice matches in. We had duo earlier. If you guys checked it out, it was a good time over on the other stream. But over on Run the Mix, we're gonna hold it down in the other ballroom with some nice mixed matches action. And I still saw a lot of duos running. I guess because we have both brackets and that big prize pool is behind the duo side of things. I'm sure a lot of people just like, hey, we're doing it once, let's do it again.
We've been training as partners anyways. Might as well actually get in that work, put in the grind. We've been doing it together.
Yeah,
let's
100%.
keep going.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. And seeing some good character variety as well. I was walking around before, checking out people warming up, getting some matches in with some of the people, and seeing some Warwick, seeing some...
I don't know what that QR is.
I'm intrigued. Someone send somebody in chat, let us know what that sent you to.
Somebody decode the virus,
yeah,
but do not download.
don't download anything that comes from that for sure.
We don't know what that QR is.
If it asks for your social security code, don't do it. All right?
Yeah.
Let's practice safe
no
internet
security
practices.
code, no password. If it's a Discord link, I want to wait on that.
Yeah. Don't follow the bit.ly. Yeah, so that's cool. We got Hero Awesome up against Lord T-Rex. That's a sick name. That's got some aura behind it.
I mean, Lord T-Rex, do you think he plays any KOF?
He better.
I hope so.
He can play some KI too. Maybe
play some
I guess
dinosaur.
I don't know if Riptor counts, but we're gonna say it counts. If you're playing a dinosaur in a fighting game, it's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah. Maybe a Gon player in Tekken 3.
It's about the vibe of the T-Rex.
Yeah.
You got the dinosaur vibe. You're good to go.
It's not a technicality. It's just a vibe situation here. But I'm curious to see, man. He's got this ready on deck.
I hope it's just maybe it's just a Sajam's Twitter.
I would hope.
I hope so.
I'm gonna see if I can pull up the chat here real quick and see if anyone found out what this is, because I am too curious. But it looks like
I've never seen anybody hold up a QR code. That's a first for me.
That's he's got a new strat out here for sure. That is interesting.
He's promoting his custom made posters of Sajam.
Yeah, some Sajam fan art. He's getting ready to be a vendor next year. This is his application.
It's all Sajam. It's just the vendor application just says 24/7 Sajam.
Let's see. We're cooking ideas for. We gotta do this off stream so he doesn't just yoink it and make some money off of us.
We gotta hold off on the business. Don't let Sajam hear it though. He might go, I could market myself. Maybe I could.
Then, chat room.
Maybe I could earn that money. Alrighty, chat. Will this sell?
That is the question. I'm throwing rock every time. I'm curious to see after these gamers get these buttons locked in, what characters are going to be starting off the day with. We saw on the mainstream earlier season every character except for Warwick and Blitz, so hopefully they break through here. As a team of Blitz main myself, I'd love to see the robot if possible, but
not a single Warwick or Blitz.
Not a single Warwick or Blitz, yep.
So I was just running a bracket over there for the mixed pools before this one, and we actually had a mirror match of Jinx Warwick.
Yeah, okay. Father-daughter team, double.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
So we are not seeing either Blitz or Warwick here.
No, we're sticking in the top two now.
We're seeing some very familiar characters right here.
We call this tier efficiency. This is how they pick their team comps. And we're getting, not only is it a mirror match with the characters, it's a mirror match with the approach and the game plan, and we have the same fuse on deck. So
they are just ready. But we got Hero Awesome winning with the My Time first.
Exactly.
It is Hero Awesome's time. Not quite Lord T-Rex this time yet.
Nice. Went for a little variation of the kebab OS there, it looked like, and it does pay off. I'm going to force the break already.
Good tag out. Keep the aggression, though.
Shout out production for putting the colors next to the names. Extremely helpful.
Yes, thank you very much. Just trying to find some spacing. Oh, nice jump at the parry, though.
Yep, finding the gap there. That's going to be a nice little pickup here. Does drop it, so...
Unfortunate, but quickly recovered it.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost a blessing in disguise here, so you get rid of that scaling from the parry and get a nice little max damage combo here. as much as you can, and we are going to
so
whip
close.
again. So could be a little bit of stream nerves coming on. First game of the day for some people. Maybe they didn't enter duos, so.
A little bit of stream nerves, maybe, you know, just kind of feeling it out a little bit still, warming up a little bit,
Yeah, exactly.
getting the fingers toasty.
There's going to be a lot of this all game. That Yasuo jump S1 going overhead, trying to get the mix up on the timing with the My Time underneath. And you see right there, pays off big time, leads directly into the Echo B&B, and going to have plenty of damage left over, no meter spent.
No drop combo there.
Yeah. Now that's huge. Now going to be getting close to 3 bars here. The next opening for Hero Awesome could lead to death, and likely will here.
As long as there is no drop.
And that Fury just came in online on the last hit as well, so nothing you could do but hope there was a drop.
It's all right. Now you got Max on deck for the next round.
Exactly right. Nice. We're doing a little air hop
Tossed it
at the
down.
time minder, yeah.
Some trades going in, but Lord T-Rex coming out on top of it.
Nice, good block. Recognizing it wasn't going to go through to the other side here.
Getting the wind wall up.
Yeah, putting up a nice wall of projectiles there. You have the Time Winders and then the Hasagi coming through the wind wall behind it. And just gives you so much space to run up and apply that pressure.
Oh, the stare down into throw. Oh, the Time Winder just disappeared right before it landed.
That could have been like 1 or 2 frames off. That was very close.
It was so close. You saw it fade away as the body's
Yeah.
falling.
Nice pickup here. Oh, we are dropping once more and then getting a rough parry there. I don't know if that was an intentional parry or potentially misinput, but
That Time Winder ended up catching the Yasuo assist, and it just worked out so well in Lord T-Rex's favor there.
yeah, got to take advantage of those scramble situations. Sometimes you'll get a nice little break out of it. And right now, Lord T-Rex looking like in a great spot here to bring us to a final round. Yeah, there it is.
There it is, down to the final round between these two.
Who needs full combos if you can just win neutral like 7 times each round? That's easy.
Yeah. Neutral's the easy part of the game.
Yeah,
Combos are the hard part, right?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at these combos.
Yeah, look, he's not winning neutral right now, so is he actually winning? That's the question. As he gets limit strike and Oki set up in the corner. I wonder.
I think he might have been winning this one with his happy birthday.
This
right
seems
here.
good. Hold on, I'm checking my notes. Yeah, that was a good outcome.
Yeah, just a little bit in Hero Awesome's favor there.
Getting that nice little happy birthday there to wrap that up, and getting the classic S1 over into the My Time on the other side, and that's where the Echo loves to be in the corner. At least to this consistent route, gets to level 1 rewind for a nice bit of damage. You're going to force the Fury out of T-Rex here.
Getting the grab into the nice throw. Now applying a lot of pressure with this Fury on deck.
Caught the mash with that gap in the timing.
But
and
the
then-
large 2H just to finish the job.
Yeah, that 2H from Yasuo is so valuable. Covers like 270 degrees around him, and just allows for such a consistent pickup afterwards. So very reliable tool.
I would like to draw the moon above me.
Yeah, homie's getting like a full half circle almost over his head almost. It's insane.
He's just throwing out an umbrella.
Literally. Time
Oh my
winders
God.
dancing around each other.
I cannot believe they did not run into each other there. That was, they were just performing the tango.
Oh,
it does clip so late. That late clip was crazy because he had just taken back. He's like, oh, whiffed. All right, I'm going to take back, be a little bit safer. No.
Yeah, looks like he handshake tagged just before the active frames reached that low. That was insane.
That was probably one of the latest active frames I've ever seen off that move.
Oh, without a doubt. If you space that properly, too, that could be a cross-up potential. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's such a dirty move. Bup, bup, bup.
We're taking a break.
No break on deck.
Good stuff here. And now it is just going to be up to the Echo of Lord T-Rex with no break in sight and already getting opened up here. So going to be dealing with some Burrito or Kebab OS in the corner. Doesn't get executed properly, so is able to get space, but ends up getting smacked in the back of the head afterwards. So round 1 going Hero Awesome's way, and not having to spend the break is a huge way to start the second match, or second game.
Hero Awesome is actually in a very, very good position here, considering full break on their end, about 2/3 of a break on Lord T-Rex's end.
Yeah.
But the big difference is this is set point for Hero Awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
Lord T-Rex can't afford to take this round loss.
Yeah, luckily did get the breakout early on, so that's going to be a good start here. We've got a long uphill battle, and that's the first
Oh
step.
my gosh, the defense by Hero Awesome there,
Yeah.
recognizing the space for the jab.
Yeah, finding that gap is so important in this pressure, especially in this team. They just mix you up all day if you don't.
Gets it. Tag launchers. No super.
Who went to go for the cross-up button, looks like, but didn't end up getting the 2H in time, so.
Break is now off deck for Lord T-Rex again. Wake up does work.
Yeah, so little health has been taken away this round already. We're 70 seconds in, and just like that, things will turn around here. Lord T-Rex getting the opening on the Yasuo, and does drop.
Oh no, it doesn't get the kill on the Yasuo.
Now the get-up attack ends up buying enough space so we can get Echo in safely and start regenerating that gray health.
Yeah, we see that wind wall coming into play with a big hit, allowing the tag into Echo safely.
Oh my god.
Oh, but the hit from the Yasuo below.
Yeah, crazy stuff there. Good conversion off that Time Winder situation, and now Yasuo gets the opening in the corner. It could be a lot of damage, but again, we're dropping once more. And I don't know if it's active, so yeah, it didn't end up proccing the counter hit, but it's still in recovery. You're gonna get hit out of that, and this is a huge chunk of damage coming out of Echo. Yeah,
that Yasuo is gone. Fury is not on the board for Lord T-Rex here, but it is most definitely on the board for Hero Awesome.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if T-Rex is gonna try to just buy some time and let that Fury build up.
It looks like they're playing very patient to do just that.
Oh, the clip, and went to beat the parry.
No. Oh my gosh, that was so close. That could have been so bad for Lord T-Rex there.
Yeah, exactly. And great call to not drop that burst, but it ended up not paying off afterwards. So the mind games were in place, just got to be ready for the situation afterwards. And that is going to be a break off the table already and leading into a hit right after. This is a happy birthday as well. You just have to watch all this damage get built up, and that drop is going to be huge.
Does drop it though, because that would have been so much damage on the board.
Yeah, that could have been the game easily.
Ooh, I like that fall into the grab.
Ooh, air hop into nothing. Trying to bait something out there, potentially a parry with.
The Time Winders do collide there. Oh no! That break is so critical here.
Yeah, that's insane. Echo with the chrono break, going basically half the screen across into the wall bounce. Such a clean way to get a conversion. And now in a great spot here is T-Rex to even the setup.
But Hero Awesome doesn't really want them to. They're putting in that fight.
Yeah, and opts to go for the limit strike, so gonna have Fury soon as well, building up a little bit more of that break meter. And that's what you need. If you do pop Fury, a single touch can delete a character.
Oh, dunk block it.
Nice!
Oh,
passes the Unk check, forcing the break as well.
That parry was so clean.
A Super Time Winder does connect onto both, so that's a nice little bit of damage onto the back character. Can you kill this Echo anytime soon to stop that gray health from regenning?
Fury is still on the board for Hero Awesome too, but you gotta be using it.
Oh, he gets the mix!
Oh my gosh, the mix hit!
Does he pop the Fury for the extension? No, he's just gonna continue his pressure, go for a reset. Doesn't land, but the throw will, so he can get the stomp after. This should be death. How much meter does he have to spend is the question.
He is going to spend all three.
Ooh, all right, so things get a little more interesting here now. So you have the Fury, you almost have to think about popping it right off the bat just because you're going to have such few defensive tools.
Yeah, you can't even like really risk taking much of any kind of offense right now.
Just trying to buy some time here. No more super assists either for Echo in the background. Did get the first hit, but no conversion. Oh. Yeah,
all right, there's the Fury break.
Yeah, didn't want to get chipped out there, and now he does get the hit!
With the hit! Oh my gosh, Hero Awesome is actually going to be able to close out this set!
Hero Awesome with the heroic use of that Fury, pops it with such low HP, gets the hit, no break on deck, and able to wrap that one up. I mean, what can you ask for? That's so clean. Great use of the resources.
The patience that Hero Awesome had with the Yasuo play at that low of health. Just hold that Fury for so long.
Yeah, he just didn't go in. He was just staying back, playing with the wind wall, letting Echo Assist do some work, and I mean, just saving that Fury for the exact right moment. You saw it just, even without the meter, that was like the big deciding moment of that set. He had to dump the level 3 earlier, so he had no meter to play with. So as soon as he used Fury, he knew he had to get a clean hit soon after, because with no meter, it was going to be hard off a stray hit to get enough damage out to kill before the break comes back on the other side of things. So just awesome stuff, man.
It was fantastic play by Hero Awesome there.
Yeah, what a great way to start off our mixed bracket, man.
That is a crazy way to start off this mixed bracket.
Right, this is insane. And now we got a gamer who's already in on the top 16 side of things in duo. This is going to be Rodriguez going up against a Worm. And now I wish I could, I literally commentated his match earlier. I can't remember which character he plays. I want to say, oh, I'm going to get it wrong, man. Maybe it's like a, Is he a Lowy? He might be a Lowy or Yasuo or something. I don't remember.
That's the tough part. Not only do you have to remember what character he was playing,
yeah,
you have to remember which one of the two he was.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I don't even know if I remember the team. Then I got to guess between that. But,
yeah.
But definitely a strong gamer. He was saying was Challenger previously, has been grinding work a lot, so hasn't been able to maintain on that front. But I mean, just to even hit Challenger at some point, you're definitely going to be a very competent player here. And like I said, already in the top 16 side of things, winner's side for duo play. So clearly no slouch here. We'll see what a Worm can do.
Very strong player. A Worm I actually played in my Guilty Gear bracket earlier today.
Sick. How'd that go?
And they were pretty solid.
Okay.
So if they've been grinding out this game as well, we could actually see a pretty good fight.
Yeah, the fundies could be carrying over for sure. I could definitely see that. And it's funny, a Worm has a shirt with slugs on it. I don't think that counts. For snails?
They both don't
snails
have
worms?
legs.
What category is a worm? Are they a bug? They're not a bug, are they?
Are they just a worm?
They're their own category. Worm of the worm subspecies.
Worm? What type of worm are you? I am a worm.
We are worms.
I'm not sure. They might be in the same category as slugs. That's all for all I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like it feels like they should be.
Sure.
I have no clue.
Where's our zoologist?
Yeah, we need an expert here.
We need a zoologist on hand at all times for conversations just like this.
Yeah, this is why we need one at every single FGC event to solve the questions of the people. The people want to know.
There's a zoologist who's walking around at every FGC event, headset on, going like, "My time to shine."
Hey, little Jimmy, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a zoologist for the FGC. Oh, okay.
People say it's not a real thing, but they don't know that I'm going to make it one.
Yeah, exactly right. I'm pretty sure this is going to be Rodriguez over here on the left. Yeah, it looks like he just locked in, took the hand off the controller, so going to be doing a little bit of a team comp we may have seen once or twice before, considering we've had one set on stream. Yeah, we saw it.
We might have seen it a couple times.
Yeah. My time. It's always Echo's time. All right, here we go. We're mixing it up.
You got your Warwick.
First Warwick of the day. Huge. I mean, I'm not even a Warwick fan, but I just want to see every character played at least once. So
Agreed.
Good to see. And we got the Arcane team. Shout out Vander and Vi. If you're mad about the spoilers, you're like a year too late. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hold that.
Spoilers about what, I wonder? All right, getting in the aggressive start from Rodriguez here, though.
Burrito checked. We got those. We got those.
Boom. Rodriguez is just completely ready with his offense, though. Just not allowing a Worm to breathe. Does try to get the push block, but unfortunately, it's going to work out the complete opposite of how you want that to happen.
Yeah, and opting not to use the break there feels like maybe behind a bit too much already in this first round. I want to hold on to it for the second, but...
Yeah, I think that was just a matter of seeing, like, okay, this is kind of a rough start. I'm going to hold off on my break, maybe save some resource. Let's just see what we're working with here. Get a little bit of taste of the offense and all that.
Yeah, and of course, hindsight's going to be 20/20 here, but I mean, probably a good option when the perfect was on deck until just a second ago.
It did hit the overhead. Oh no, the wake up does not connect.
That's such a sneaky little move to do. Just do jump into an air hop into the overhead.
It delays you just enough where that wake up attack will just whip like that.
Yep.
Oh
Looks like a little bit of a controller issue situation. You can do controls here, gamers. All right. Oh, they've opted not to do that. And I would imagine Worm is going to be giving up that first game.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
It's possible Rodriguez opts to just let them run it back. I don't know how gentlemen's work in this side of things. I would imagine, I don't know. I mean, look, man, it's 2025. If your game has button or control mapping and you can test a character select, it's kind of on you once you go into the match and it's not set up. So realistically, that should be a one game up for Rodriguez here, but we'll see what the players decide to do.
I'm going to assume it's probably going to be one game for Rodriguez here.
Yeah.
That seemed like a sacrificial move, essentially, just for opting to swap out.
I wonder what wasn't bound. I wonder if it was break. Maybe they tried to break and realized during that interaction.
If it was break, that would be a very key thing.
Yeah, that would make sense here. So we'll see how they react, I guess, after this match. But immediately. No perfect on the table this time around for a worm.
Yeah, we are seeing a bit more work here from a worm. It is.
I feel like I'm talking like Yoda or something,
I know.
man. It's
A worm it is. Play to XKO they are.
Opponent. I can't Yoda anymore. I don't know. It just short-circuited my brain.
My
Just like Worm just got their brain mixed up. Break getting baited. No confirm afterwards, but you do get the echo opening. So you're going to get that super in. Blackbeak is there, so interesting.
Oh,
Something not to flip out.
the air hop allowing for that second overhead works out great for Rodriguez here.
Wonder if Rodriguez is going to catch on to that habit, because there was a situation in the first game where they also were holding down, but it was like a more standard Yasuo route situation, trying to avoid that reset. But I just noticed they were doing it there for Echo and for kind of no real benefit. So I wonder if they're just always holding down and if they'll be able to, or if Rodriguez will be able to kind of capitalize that and get some extra extensions later.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not as familiar with like the situations that this game can cause, holding down back is basically in like just the genes of fighting game players.
Right.
It's what you're used to doing a lot of the time.
Yeah, see another Blackbeak here. I'm pretty sure just every time that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
Just an interesting approach.
Gosh, that break was so high in the air.
Oh, that still hit on both? Was he in recovery or just chose not to block?
I think he was still in recovery.
Interesting.
Does not get the overhead. Try to just stuff the run in.
I wish I remembered who Rodriguez played solo-wise, because right now, to me, it looks like the Echo is a little bit cleaner. So
The Echo definitely feels like the more comfortable character for Rodriguez here.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that's the main that they're playing in terms of duos, but looking real clean here in this game 1/2. Okay, yeah, so they're getting
We
out.
are going to count that as game 2.
Yeah, so GG's to Rodriguez, cleaning that up, and unfortunate for Worm that controller issues happened. Hopefully it was just a honest mistake and nothing wrong with the controller.
I think that's really what it mostly was.
Yeah.
Because we saw, it seemed like they were a bit more comfortable that second time around.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I think we've all been there. You go to enough fighting game events and stuff like that. You're ready to get in. You're ready to play. You're doing all that, and sometimes button checks just sometimes slip the mind.
Yep. And you got to be careful in this game too. I haven't had it happen to me yet, but I don't know what happens if you set a profile. So like, let's say I go on profile 1, I do all my buttons, and then my opponent, when I'm not looking and they're doing their buttons, they also choose profile 1.
So one of the nice things that I actually found out about this at one of our 2v2 events before was it doesn't allow for the same profile.
Oh, good. Okay.
It
Fantastic.
actually prevents, if a profile is selected, it does not allow for that profile to be selected by another slot.
Awesome. That's good to know. So no mistake on that front then. I was just curious if that could have been what potentially happened.
It could have also been like, you know, maybe they went to go back on the menu
and then they hit
accidentally
B on
double tapped it.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Sure, yeah.
Offset B, all of a sudden B is no longer on what you want.
Exactly. Yeah, gotta stay locked in and pay attention there. Oh, this is my favorite team name when I was looking at the bracket. We have Duke the Victory Bugle. Shout out Teemo.
Okay.
We gotta have a Teemo on this roster. His shitty little bugle too is one of the funniest sounds in this entire game. Every time I win a match and hit that post screen, I'm doing it out loud with it. Just a fantastic team name.
It is an amazing team name. This is actually both people, both teams are from the locals.
Oh,
here
sick.
in Minnesota.
Very cool.
Hero, I know has been playing some. Now, Rory Bory and Midwest Villain, who is Duke the Victory Bugle.
Okay.
They are consistently in the grand finals at our weeklies.
You know, I think I actually saw that on Twitter recently, that they top 3. That makes sense.
They are.
I thought I recognized that.
They're in top 3 almost every weekly. I don't think I've actually seen them not get top 3 in this game the entire time.
Okay. Very cool.
So when the game first came out into the beta,
Yep.
we held an event where we had the mixed brackets, 2v2s and stuff like that.
Yep.
They, I believe, won both the mixed and the 2v2 brackets.
Oh, damn.
So they have been on this game, and they've been playing, as far as I know, exclusively duos the entire time.
We love to see that.
The synergy between them is stellar.
As a duo main myself, I can strongly appreciate it. I'll play solo sometimes if the homies aren't on, but
Duos are just so much fun.
They really are. I made sure I did not play a single game of ranked in solo until I hit GM, so that felt good to hit GM with the homie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is such a fun way to do it.
It's really a fun grind. And please, these teams have to be on the wrong side, I am assuming.
I can promise you, it is not.
Dude, the Victory Bugle doesn't play Teemo?
Dude, the Victory Bugle does not play Teemo.
All right. We're going to have a problem here. The bias is off the table here. I'm rooting for Hero.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've been lied to, deceived, bamboozled, led astray.
Rory has been rocking the Ari the entire time that the game has been out.
Okay. I respect
and then Midwest Villain, who is on the Echo, has been rocking Echo for the last, like, about 2-3 weeks or so.
Okay.
They're very comfortable with them, though.
I mean, it's such a big buff for the Ari players that have been playing her the whole time, because after that patch where she got the combo consistency just tweaked to be way more reliable, I mean, it's basically like you're playing with training weights on, right, the whole time before that, so.
Yeah, and we can see that comfortableness that Roy has, just completely taking it.
Drops do not exist on this team.
We will not be seeing those for them, no.
Very cool. Love to see it. If you're going to pilot Echo Ari, got to do it well.
Gets the grab.
Yeah, could get a full confirm up there, but ended up cutting that dash just a little bit short. It's tight timing, but if you get max distance, you can get point blank and get a full confirm.
Now, I know Hero's been playing some of 2x KO still. His main game is Stride, and I know that's what he still focuses on for the most part.
Sure.
But, as you can tell, Dude the Victory Bugle, they have been on this game quite a bit.
Yeah, for real. Like
they have been grinding. They are very, very solid.
The Echo player for them is mostly spectating right now. I'm sure it's a fun experience. Just watch your duo carry. Do a couple of my times. Here you go. It's your turn. It's like the celebrity shot when you're playing beer pong with the homies. Like, all right, I'll pop in for a second. All right, yeah, you're
all right, I got you.
Oh, and that is going to be a limit strike, so no super connection there.
Can't find that connect there, but does get the air hit. Not enough to kill. Just barely alive on Heroes. Echo here. The trade.
It's our time.
It's our time to swing. Together we fall.
Together we bonk.
Bonk.
Oh, okay, if you guys see that animation again in the future, Teemo's back throw, I mentioned it on the other stream. Or actually, I don't know if I did on stream or not. But his back throw, there's all the bees flying around. There's one little bee that turns around and looks up at the net like, oh no, I'm gonna die. And then he gets slammed down on him. Keep an eye out for it. It's really funny.
That is awesome. Just a commanding game. Heroes just laughing, having a great time.
Fist pumping after the loss. Let's go.
I love Hero. He is one of the most energetic, nicest people you could ever meet. If there's homies playing, if he's got buddies playing it from the locals and stuff like that, he's in the background going, yeah, get in.
Yeah, let's go.
So like, he's just vibing right now. He is cheering on Dude the Victory Bugle, even though he's losing. He's trying his best. He's like,
look, do you see it?
That was awesome.
It's so hard to spot. It's so funny.
Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it.
Right? Every time I look for it now. I forgot to tweet that out. It's a fun little piece of tech for Teemo players. Or not tech, but whatever. It's tech.
It's a tech.
We'll call it tech.
It's a tech.
If you know, you know.
Because they can inform the opponent, and the opponent will then be distracted by the beast.
Yeah, they'll be like, look what happened to this bee, and now what's going to happen to you. You know what I mean? That's intimidating.
Yeah. It's about sending a message sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Bum, bum.
And the message here is
goodbye, Echo.
The Victory Bugle is about to be sounded.
An ode to Echo from the Victory Bugle.
Oh man, this poor little Teemo. I feel bad. He's just a little guy. Come on,
Teemo,
guys.
do the bugle.
No. Don't give Teemo the losing badge. You don't need that.
I don't know if you've seen a bugle dude from him yet. These air grabs are just like, yes, I do play anime games.
I am ready for this. Nice little conversion here. Gonna get some corner pressure going into the dart super. Does this connect? It does. And get the funky reset.
That was the craziest fly.
That's a thing that can happen sometimes. I don't know what causes it, but Time Winder Super sometimes just says, eh.
I shall go this way.
What if this, but not that, you know?
Oh my, unfortunately, just landing on that time winder.
That voice line when Echo lands the time winder when it's the long hit stun is so perfect. That got him is just
Got him.
I'm saying that in my head when I land it. You know what I mean? It's just like
I honestly think Echo probably has some of the best voice lines of the game.
yes, Echo
Between
Teemo,
my time and got him.
Blitz. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some stellar voice lines where it's just like, yep, I can quote that.
Yes, 100%. A lot of them are the unique voice lines too for the intros, depending on the specific characters.
Yeah.
And there was a recent tweet from the 2XKO Twitter showing there's a bunch of new ones that aren't in the game right now. There were some between Teemo and Blitz and some other characters, I
I'm
think.
so excited to hear those, man.
We need more, because there are already some good ones in the game.
Yeah. No, a lot of these interactions are really great. I love they put so much love and care into the voice lines.
They really do. I think one of them for Blitz was asking Teemo, was like, why are people calling you a devil or something like that? He's like, I'm not a demon. Like,
They're so self-aware.
yeah, no, they really are. That Teemo trailer was perfect.
Oh, yes. They're like, we know what we're doing.
yes, 100%.
We know what we have done to this game.
We got the message. And here comes Teemo, just carrying Echo all the way
That
to the corner.
super assist is so crazy.
It really is. He's just trying to help out.
The victory bugle
They need a
was
victory
needed
bugle.
without the Teemo.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Can they
I'm
get?
gonna have to tell them that.
Yeah, can they get a custom bugle that they horn whenever they win? Because if they're this good, like, I mean, take advantage of it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and convince them to buy a victory bugle.
We got to start a new Kickstarter. Get to the victory bugle and a victory bugle. Someone, I'm sure, there's so many
need the
handsy
victory
people in
bugle.
the FGC. Someone surely can be commissioned to make a Teemo horn, right? It can't be that
I
hard.
mean-
I'll buy one too. So make 2 of them.
Yeah, do it.
I'm down.
Are
Me
you
tooting
kidding?
in my basement, winning a casual match alone. Yeah, okay. It's funny, I promise.
Could you imagine just like an entire cluster of them at 2XKO tournaments? Like every
It's it's like the Cell and
gosh.
Dragon Ball thing with the screen, but instead everybody in the crowd has the two just ready for a Teemo wins. Oh man, that's sick. Riot, we're giving you a free idea. Just spend however many thousands are needed to make this happen. Just one at every chair at Evo this year. It'd be tight. Dude, what are the tags
so
in this
great.
region? They're so good. Medium Hat Logan.
Yes, Media Hat Logan is actually also a local.
I could tell just by the name. It has that energy to it. He has to be from around here.
Yeah,
That's so awesome. Not to be confused with small hat Logan, large hat Logan, extra large hat Logan, none of the above.
You know how like Goldilocks says like this chair is too small, this chair is too big. This hat, though,
It's the sequel,
this
medium
hat
hat.
is just right.
And the hat does look like it is medium sized. I would not say it is larger or smaller than
It
most
is not
hats
too
I've
large,
seen.
not too small.
Assuming that's him. He's wearing the hat, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Lennox.
If we had back-to-back false advertising with these team names, I would have left.
Lennox is actually a professional commentator for the FGC.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go.
He is commentating here. He is commentating Melted Blood Type Luna top 8.
Nice.
As well as Uni 2 top 8.
Very cool.
And last year, and what another game that he commentates a lot is Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising.
Okay.
Last
so
year
anime
he
gamer.
was- Yeah, last
Gotcha.
year he was on Grand Blue here as well. So it's great to see him come back out.
Nice.
Lets us know that he enjoyed his time here.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
like
Oh, is he not from
I'm
around
hoping
here?
everybody else does. No, he isn't.
Ah, very cool.
So it's great to see him come back out. Very nice guy. Very chill.
Cool. Love to see that. And it's really cool to see just because at all these FGC events, we have obviously so many different games, so many different subgenres going on. And 2XKO really feels like it's pulling from all of those. I'd say outside of
Yeah.
Tekken's probably the one that you see not much overlap. But basically every other fighting game, there's people from that are making the jump to 2X.
I think it helps that there's a little bit of like essence of almost every type of fighting
Right.
game in here outside of 3D.
It takes like the best
Like-
bits of a lot of them, right? And brings
Yeah,
them in.
it's got like a lot of these like, it's got quite a few like anime vibes in terms of like how the cancels work and things like that.
Yep.
But then you have the traditional tag mechanics of the old school tag games
Yep.
built into it. And it just provides like this really crazy, fun, chaotic game that just grows ham. Okay, getting the break there. Both breaks are off the board. They're going to be recovering pretty evenly.
Oh, the trade there is crazy. Oh, just far enough away that that's not going to connect.
That's good.
It's unfortunate. And went for the parry there. I wonder if he held down or if it just ran out. Because parries normally, it's active for 10 frames. That looks like it should have picked up otherwise, so.
Yeah, it's really hard to say. It was like so close. Oh my gosh, the parry again with the fake out and the grab. Teemo is now down for medium head Logan.
Unfortunate. The little guy is gone. Also, if you are a Teemo player in the chat, if you have been maining Teemo since he came out, you may not know. On this stage, if Teemo is not one of the characters being played, he does appear in the background with all the Yordles back there.
That's
didn't know that.
Really cool. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it took me a couple weeks to find that out because I literally had Teemo in my match every time I played.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro.
Yep. And Poppy's Hammer shows up in the start of the match on this stage. I don't know if you ever caught that. It'll pop through the portal and they throw it in.
I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever I get the stage, people always just instant skip, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Next time you're playing it, keep an eye out. It's
I'm gonna
pretty
have
cool.
to
It's a
just
nice
go
little
into training
reference.
mode and select it so I can see it.
Yeah, no, they did a lot of good work with the stage. Kennen is running around in the background sometimes too.
There's so much love and care put into these games.
You love to see it. Makes me very excited for whenever we get the Void stage. I'm a big fan of purple, just anything purple, and
Purple's a good color.
yeah, with that color palette and the way they detail these stages could be really tight.
Getting some nice pressure in here. Does block the super though.
Just barely doesn't punish, but just ends up breaking anyways. So, I really don't think that would have been a punish. I thought they would have recovered.
It would
in
have
time.
been really tight. I think they would have recovered though. But I think Lennox just wanted to try and play a little bit safer.
Yep.
The downside is though, now you're eating all this because that break is now off the board.
Yeah.
Does escape though out that corner of the tentacle pressure.
Yeah, that lucky guess there. It's such high risk with such low reward when you're dealing with that Alawi super install on Wake Up, and was lucky enough to get that correct guess with the forward roll. And this has led into the Yasuo conversion, which is gonna finish without any meter needing to be spent. I mean, level 3 is on deck. You gotta make sure all your pressure is completely tight, no gaps if you're Teemo here.
Yeah, having that level 3 on deck is going to be so crucial for Lennox here.
I wonder what he was going for there. It almost looked like he tried to bait a burst, but there's no burst to be seen for Logan for a bit here. Oh, nice pickup with the shrooms. That's clean. Great improvisation there.
Those shrooms, you have to be so careful with when you're in the corner because you can just get caught out by the pop like that.
Yep.
That super assist just absolutely denied allowing it.
Get down, Mr. Yordle. She just blocks all of it.
Don't worry, Teemo. I'll save you.
Dude, that level 3 almost just killed 2 off chip. It just barely doesn't. And now the whiff.
No.
I don't know.
You could hear
what they were thinking there, yeah.
You could hear Lennox just go, no.
That's unfortunate. That could have been the round there in the game, but we are going to be going to a round 3.
Yeah, you could tell that was definitely not on purpose by any sort of means.
Oh, nice conversion. Not able to fully pick up afterwards. It was a nice little opening. Now going to force the break out of Lennox, so Lennox likely not going to be able to break at all here for the remainder of this game.
Does keep going with the pressure. Oh, doesn't allow that command grab, but now has the corner. Oh, the swipe up. Okay. We're just throwing hands.
I'm so confused what Logan was even trying to challenge. He did the 2M after the minigun. I don't know what Jinx could do that would beat, but ends up getting clipped with the jump over on the rocket jump.
Logan just wants to throw hands.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, with that 2M, I don't blame you. Sometimes you just got to let it rip.
We have a 2M like that. It's really hard not to just throw hands sometimes.
Take advantage of it.
All right, I got this now.
And now that's just really not going to kill the chip. Should be enough. Are we parrying? I think you weren't committed to an action.
No.
That's huge.
They actually got hit. That's so unfortunate.
I mean, I don't even know how valuable that is for Jinx, because now you don't have super assist, you don't have Fury, and next time she's in, she can just get chipped out right away. I almost think you wish she died in that situation.
Yeah, that break also saving the Alawi here, so you do have a bit more to work with as well. Oh my god.
Rare 2H whiff from Yasuo, and then the 2X KO comes through.
That was so good.
They said the name of the game, guys. They did it.
They
Good
did the
stuff.
name.
They did the
They
thing.
said the name. The name.
I was wondering when that would happen. We got a perfect in our first round of the day, our first match of the day. I don't know if it's first round or first match, but very early on. So I'm glad we got the 2X KO to happen.
It was the first match, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like, we got the perfect. Now we got the 2X KO. We're getting everything.
Yeah, we got to check all those boxes. And now we just need Blitzcrank to show up, and then we're basically good. That's the one character we have not seen. He needs to show up.
And then we need the mythical legend of the perfect 2X KO.
Oh, that should have its own custom win screen. That would be sick.
Just pops up. What the hell?
just like goes back to character select, removes the other play, like kicks him out. Like you can't play anymore.
All right, we're done.
Yeah, we're
You
done
just
here.
win the set.
Oh man, Lennox with a sick opening off the running M,
What
I believe.
a clean conversion. Oh, just does a standing wake up. All right, no roll.
No confirm there off the hammerhead either. Could have gone into minigun, so
Be
getting a
careful,
little
get-
scrappy here.
Bounce.
Yeah, that's gonna be enough.
Goodbye, Owawi. Lennox trying to tie up the score here.
Yep, looking like in a good spot, and with like next to 0 badge progress onto Logan, it's definitely a fantastic start to this game.
Yeah, it's a very nice spot to have that Teemo, especially when it's going to go down solo on this health after this.
Yeah, let's see if break comes through. I'm always interested to see when people use break. I've been trying to optimize it during routes to do it just before a super would come out. So it interrupts the super, you waste the opponent's meter. And but
It's
sometimes
also-
you just got to do it early so you're safer. It's tough.
I kind of like the idea of holding it right before the super too, because the other reason for that is that by the time they're that far into the combo, they're going to feel pretty confident that the break's not coming.
Exactly. It can be pretty good at catching them out. Nice blocks here, catches the overhead. And now the dash through super is fantastic awareness. That shroom is just going to do nothing in that situation. Shout out to that poor B getting destroyed
B.
again in the corner.
Being thrown into the corner again.
We get a single F in the chat for the B.
Lennox was able to swap out the Yasuo just in time, so the Jinx ended up taking the hit from the Alawi.
Oh, the 2H.
No, the 2H.
That's clean. Oh, but no
able
conversion
to check
afterwards. Gonna be forced to break as well. That's such an unfortunate spot for Lennox.
Jinx just laughing at the Alawi here.
Yeah, interesting. Goes for the level 1 and now bringing in the low health Yasuo on it with super as
A
well.
little too high for it.
Yeah, it was just a very odd choice because you had Zap on deck, so that should have been an easy confirm to continue route that way. Maybe they didn't realize it came up in time, but either way, Lennox still in a good spot here. And likely will be able to get the kill before Shuri shows up for Logan.
Yeah, the set is almost tied up here.
Oh,
Logan's not going down without a fight though. Level 3 is on deck, but I think that does catch
Nice.
out.
yeah. It's the bane of Teemo's existence is the beam super, and Warwick's air super really catches him out if he's doing any predictable timings with those projectiles in the air.
Yeah, I feel like the Jinx and Teemo matchup is a very odd matchup.
It is.
Because if you're just doing the basic zoning stuff, Edge goes to Teemo.
Yes.
But if you're doing too much of the zoning stuff with Teemo, all of a sudden they throw out that beam super like we saw there,
Exactly.
and you get completely punished.
And then once you have the health lead, you're in a much better spot for the Jinx, right? That's
Correct.
really what it comes down to if it's those two characters up against each other.
The tornado catches, but not able to follow up. Doesn't matter though, Lennox is still going to be able to take out the Teemo here. Again, no medals gained.
Yeah, not even like a single step of progress, so gonna be in a tough spot here. There is a chance that Logan would be able to... Do we see team swap here? Am I crazy? Was Lennox always on the side?
Lennox was always on that side.
Okay, I don't know what just happened to my brain,
Yeah.
sorry. But the Teemo assist could still potentially get some bad progress here, so I'm gonna have to keep that in mind in the background. Doesn't really matter if you're just getting comboed by Yasuo the whole time, but...
Yep, the trap. Oh no, the Teemo super assist. Yeah, you gotta break that. That was gonna be so much damage because the Yasuo is also out.
Yeah, Lowy, one of the better characters if she has a tentacle on deck to be able to convert off that Teemo super assist. Nice parry, check is passed, miss me with that. And now it is time for the install super, guess for your character. So far so good, and the interrupt
the
does it
level
come in?
3.
It does!
That's gonna confirm that kill for Lennox here. Goodbye, Alawi.
Yeah, it was great option there. Call that out. Recognizing there's a gap in that pressure, 3 meter on deck. Very clean reaction. And now does get clipped by that jumping M, but that's not what you need if you're Teemo for that instant overhead follow-up.
Break is almost back for medium hat Logan as well. So with
Yep.
Break now on deck, he has a little bit more safety net too. But you don't need it if you're the one doing the damage.
I'm curious what the game plan is with this team. I know the Alawi 2x assist is really good. Maybe just wants to play it patient with Teemo neutral, but not seeing any super clean conversions with the Teemo. The Alawi's doing plenty of work.
That was a clean conversion with the solo Alawi though.
Yeah.
You can tell medium hat Logan is definitely a little bit more comfortable with the Alawi.
Yeah. Obviously, the character's been around longer, so
Yeah.
and maybe a little bit easier to digest as well. There's a lot of specific routes you got to learn with
There's
Teemo.
a lot of nuance to Teemo.
That super is very funky to deal with. If you're at one of those 45-degree angles, there's 2 hits that come out, and there's like a weird gap between them. You can parry both, but it's like it's insanely difficult to do.
It's a very awkward one to try and deal with.
Yeah.
Just gets chipped out. Damage.
Could have gone for that air S2 actually and maybe flipped over, but unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the S2 actually would have brought them over just on the backside of Jinx, so it probably would have kept them safe.
Yeah, definitely going to have to go back to the VOD and try that one out later on. But either way, the Teemo has a chance here to take this round.
There's a Fury break.
Any hit here could lead to death, and that's a great way to do it. Does get the conversion here. Gonna fade the Fury as well. They didn't wait for the shovel to come out, so
unfortunately there's no pickup.
And now Fury's off the table for Teemo, so that's gonna lead to a lot of chip potentially. Push block here to buy some space, and now we're just running up with the running M.
Level 3 is on deck for medium hat Logan.
Nice.
Too. That's not going to be activated though.
Oh, we're going Firecracker. That still should kill.
It should. It's not the highest damage super, but it is enough.
Yes. Good stuff to Lennox. What a back and forth set. That was really a fun one to watch, and just great mastery of the team, keeping, staying in tune with those different situations in the scrambles and trying to capitalize them. Off the best visibility, yeah.
Playing very well around, with the aggression too to take care of the Teemo.
Yep.
Just did not want to deal with them. Every time Teemo was out, Lennox like,
Yep, no thank you.
Nah.
I'm going to just not do that.
I'm going to kill this little Yordle as fast as possible.
Yeah, and it paid off big time there. I mean, it's tough for Teemo sometimes to get in depending on the matchup. He needs a little bit of help with the assists, and we saw, I mean, there just wasn't a ton of value that Logan was getting out of it. So definitely going to have to go back, watch that VOD back. But hey, that's why Losers Bracket exists. Totally could make a run and maybe get revenge later on, and we'll see if they're able to do that. But up next, we're going to have Split Sprite versus What the Falcon.
What the Falcon?
What the Falcon? I wonder what game
What the Falcon you talking about?
What the Falcon comes from. And we're getting more false advertising. Look at this shirt. That's not a Falcon.
What, the Blue Jay?
That's, I'm noticing a trend today. I'm not a fan of it. I bet Split Sprite has never split a Sprite in their life with anyone.
They just need to walk around with a can of Sprite that's like split in half.
It's like those popcorn dividers that people have sometimes. Just, I got half a Sprite on my side, half for you. That's custom tag just for my tag.
Yeah.
That's like my buddy. His tag is Soda Drum, and that's specifically because he just saw like he had this. There was a container that was like it looked like a drum, an oil drum, but it was painted like Pepsi. Like I had the Pepsi logo and Pepsi colors. So it was just a drum of soda, and we're just it's like
soda
okay,
drum.
That's the tag now. Sure.
Yep.
That's the lore. So who knows?
It's so funny how like I love hearing how some of these people end up with the tags that they have.
Yes, there's usually a good story behind them. Mine is very boring.
So is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Oh, mine. So I'm an artist. I like to draw a lot of stuff, like things like that. And like when I was younger, I was like, "This is my character, Isarac," and like eventually it just became the name that I used in every game. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna use it in my tag.
I mean, it's creative. It's your own character, you know. Own that. That's all you, King. That's good SEO too. That's your own thing,
right?
Yeah. No, I like it. Good stuff.
All right.
Let's see.
What's the origins of yourself?
So when I was in college, there was an ad on one of the school buildings for a knitting club, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So it had like pictures of like yarn and cats and stuff, but the title of it was Nifty Knitters.
Oh.
When I saw it, I thought it said Nifty Kittens because I saw all the cats. And so I was like, is this just like a company that like brings in kittens and you just like hang out with them? I was like, cool, that seems like a college thing to do, right? Yeah. I was like, all right, sure. I just thought that was like a funny name. So my buddy and I just changed our name in League to Gnarly Kitten and Nifty Kitten.
Oh,
so
there
we
you
matched.
So
and then eventually,
it's just a combination.
Yeah, now I just mushed it in. I was just like, all right, I need something that's not Nifty Kitten if I'm gonna be public
I like
facing
that.
at all.
It's got a little bit of lore. You got like friends in the lore and stuff like that too. I like that. It's a good origin of the name.
For sure. I appreciate it. And we got a nice start here as well with this Vi Yasuo kind of getting cooked.
Are we going to see a potential another perfect?
The perfect is on the table right now.
It is still on deck.
And
it's
it's looking likely. I don't think this combo alone will kill, so it would need to take one more touch.
It's a bit more health.
And that's
Gets
going
the
to do
throw.
it. Yeah, run up Super 1.
And we get another perfect on stream.
Perfection.
Yeah, I love to see those 7 letters.
Also, I think the only fighting game I know of, it's possible there's others, I just haven't seen it, that has multiple voice lines for the perfect screen. Sometimes they say perfect, sometimes they say perfection.
Yeah, I can't think of another.
Yeah. The more you know.
It's the little
2x
touches.
voice line.
2xK voice line.
Perfect.
2xBO.
Everything they do there is 2x. That's why the game took so long to make.
Yeah.
They had to make it twice. Yeah.
Every voice line has to have 2 different variations. This one is 2 octaves deeper.
I see you gave us my time. Can you give us my time in another way? Okay, now we're just...
there's that parry. That was a great parry by Split right here.
That is huge. Now, yeah, all right, gets the opening here. A little breath of life here for Split Sprite. No full conversion afterwards. But Fury is on deck, so with the right opening could lead to a full extension into death. Let's see here. Does get caught by that RS1, able to flip out with no counter hit.
Being able to tech out of that is huge, especially with the damage of the Fury here. Oh no, it doesn't connect.
The double NA reset had one potential there, and then drops it once more, but able to get the follow-up afterwards. That's all you need.
It's not a drop, it's a reset, right?
Yeah, it's intentional.
Yeah.
Very calculated.
If you get the hit following up, it was all calculated.
Yes, yes, all according to plan.
Yeah. Calculated or not? It's calculated. He got the hit.
All according to plan. I have all that meter. Who needs to do that? I'll just win neutral once more. No biggie.
Yeah.
Good stuff there.
Could I get the victory on this combo? Yes. But what if I got victory in neutral instead?
Me, you want to drop a combo? That's RNG manipulation.
Yes. Huh. Sorry, I only rolled an 11 for that one. I needed a 14 for the kill.
Just running a D20 in my head every time. I wish it was that easy.
Oh, I got a 2. I'm gonna drop it.
Nice, get the burst fate out of here from What the Falcon. Great start to the second game and picking up, knowing they're just going to be mashing here after the flip out. It's going to be a lot of damage on deck. A 2.5 meter to spend, goes for the reset. Double my time.
Oh, does get the swap over hit. Yeah, What the Falcon is just playing extremely clean right now.
Yeah, very solid. Taking advantage of that 2x assist. I still think it's not the best use for this team just because it's so much less useful for Yasuo, but obviously double my time is really, really strong, so totally get opting for it.
Yeah, double my time is really good, and I think that alone, I can see why you'd want to run 2x assist with this team.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. I just think with the sandwich mix you can get with freestyle.
Freestyle, I also feel is definitely the stronger route to go on this one. But maybe you're not quite comfortable with doing that many swaps, doing that many tags. Maybe you're just a bit more comfortable using just 2 assists.
Sure, right, exactly. See here what options. Oh, get up attack is going to pay off there. So Split Sprite going to get picked up afterwards. Break force and an unfortunate timing going to fall right into the Yasuo's hands. That's a ton of damage on deck.
The kill actually stopped the Vibe from being hit by all those slashes, though.
That was convenient. A little silver lining here for Split Sprite, but after being 1 round down on your winner's bracket life here, it's a rough spot to be in.
Did get the block in the overhead, but unfortunately does not get the block on the Yasuo's.
Yeah, exactly right. That unk check. It's just so good. The dash through, like, it really tests your reactions. You got to be locked in and looking for it. And even a lot of times when you are looking for it, it can be tough to react to, just especially if they're layering in the normal dash through versus the swipe through. Just makes Yasuo's mix-up game so strong. Yeah,
it's so much that you're having to deal with at a very quick succession.
Yes.
It's a very, very large mental stack in a very quick amount of time.
Yeah, Yasuo loves to fill the mental stack for sure. When you add Echo in behind that, I mean, it just adds, it's like exponential
so
at that point, right? Like, you get a charge clone on deck, and it's GG.
That's why we see that team just everywhere, though. Okay. All right.
So, you got it.
All right, we're going to be heading off to a short break. So, be sure to stick around. We got more 2XKO coming up.
Fun matches. Stay tuned.
It's going to be fun.
Unleash your fighting spirit with your new favorite cozy apparel from IsaaCArts.shop, the cozy marshmallow-themed apparel line, featuring the all-new Fighting Spirit collection. So remember to never give up and to fight on, so that way you too can become the next world champion.
All right, guys, welcome back to Midwest Mixfest Day 2. Ready for some more mixed mode action, and we have a sick match coming up for you right here. We have Diaphone and K7 for the second time, but for the first time in this bracket,
Yeah.
as a duo on stream, and they're going to be going up against What the Falcon, which you guys may have heard of his game, considering you just watched him about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So
And
he gets
What
to run
the
back.
Falcon was cooking.
Yeah, he was. So this is going to be a real test to see kind of what the opponent's skill level was looking like on the last round compared to when we jump up to, I mean, realistically, some of the best players in the game right now, right? Especially at least in the U.S. So
Yeah, they're tough opponents for literally anybody that's playing this game.
Correct.
It is just not an easy fight to go.
Yep, that's exactly right. And they've been grinding this duo play situation for a few weeks now. And, I mean, we saw it earlier today, and we're going to continue to see it all weekend. They're really locked and loaded and really optimizing this team. Actually, split an Uber with them back from the airport when we got in on Friday, and just hearing some of the stuff they were talking about, like they're ready. Like
Diaphone, before this bracket started, Diaphone was over there just like chilling by himself. And he's like doing stuff, and he's talking to me. We talked very, very briefly, and he was telling me how he's like, I was cooking stuff up on the plane, and I think we can do some more nasty stuff than what we've been doing. I'm like, I saw the stuff you guys are doing. It's already nasty.
he's like, wait, that wasn't the good stuff? There's more?
It's already nasty.
It's just going to get more and more crazy, man. Like, it's hard to remember, too, because we've known about this game for so long. It's been playable here and there for so long. We're only a couple months in, really, to this game, so it's just going to continue to get optimized more and more, especially as stuff gets fine-tuned, more characters get added, whatever it may be.
Yeah,
and,
no, it's still a very fresh game. So we do see some defense options. Diaphone is just setting up all these mushrooms.
That's optimal. He is a smart lad. Get all the shrooms to pop. He's already getting some decent bad progress on here with, like, I mean, no damage basically onto What the Falcon yet. So.
Yeah, no, that was actually very good navigating that literal minefield that he had to deal with there.
I don't know if you caught that. He was delaying those Rekkas for Yasuo there, trying to catch a button in between, make it look like he was kind of stopping at one point, beta punish potentially. You see, no
Oh my
break.
gosh, that air grab.
That was a sick reset.
So clean.
Great awareness and great call out for Diaphone and K7 not using the break right away. So it's just going to be up to Diaphone here in this first round. We'll see if they opt to use the Fury. I'm sure they'll wait to see if they get one character at least low or killed maybe.
Does hit it. Super is going, gets the breaks. This can be a lot of damage for What the Falcon side. Oh, but that, I lied. That was actually comboing it.
Yeah, no, that was insane. I thought he was going to get that conversion, but...
Bump, bump, bump. And that actually should be round one going over to What the Falcon over Diaphone and K7 here.
So when we did see Diaphone and K7 earlier, their first game was very close. And then the second game was less close, to put it nicely. So I'm curious to see, maybe it takes them a little bit to settle in here, get that duo synergy flowing, maybe recap after a game, talk over whatever they were messing up, and we're just throwing a tornado over there, just flexing. I don't need this meter.
I'm guessing that was not exactly what you meant to do.
Could just be aura farming. Maybe it's just like trying to intimidate.
It's about
from
sending
across
that
the stage.
message.
Yeah, exactly.
I took a round. I'll take another. I don't even need this meter.
It's mental zoning.
Oh my gosh, and the catch out from What the Falcon.
Still no break being used yet from Diaphone and K7. They have to have reason behind it. Maybe they believe in the Fury situation more, but very interested to see.
Yeah, I'm surprised how long they're holding off on this break.
Yeah, we're potentially going to be in the third round without them using it, depending on how this goes. Surely we consider it here.
We have to see it here, right?
No, okay, we're going to deal with Burrito OS and execution check.
We were saying What the Falcon was aura farming with that super. Are they trying to aura farm by winning without using break?
Yeah, new YouTube title. I can already see it now. We won Midwest Mixfest without using break.
we won Mixfest without using break. Minnesota's washed.
That's how it works. That's a 1 of 10 video if I've ever heard of it. All right, we'll see here. Still no break used, but does get the opening here is K7, so that is Yasuo off the table. And now Echo has a full Fury meter to play with.
This is very doable for What the Falcons, though.
Yeah, definitely.
You do have to play around this team. So, oh my gosh, catches out the Yasuo.
Doesn't kill.
Saves the Yasuo's life just barely, but not the Teemos.
Good awareness to go for the chrono break there to pick up afterwards, and kills just quickly enough, so they're not able to regen this. So now we're going to use the Fury.
Raw Fury.
Yeah, get some of that
There's
gray health
that
to come
parry.
back. And went for the mix, got clipped. Now going to force
break
Fury
right
out the
back.
other side.
Gets the overhead. What the Falcon takes game 1 over Diaphone in K7.
Yeah, shout out to What the Falcon. That's a sick start. And they're going to champ select here. Let's see if they edit controls or if they're just taking a second to breathe.
I think they're just taking a second. Diaphone seems to be thinking pretty tough here.
Okay, so they're not looking at controls. They're still locked in on the strat. I don't even think they said a word to each other.
You can tell how much these two have played with each other.
Yeah.
The little, now they're discussing a little bit. What the Falcon, that was clean. That
really was clean.
Such clean work. The navigation of the minefield was so well done.
Yes.
He, very, very good at minimizing any kind of damage from these Teemo setups.
Yeah, exactly. It was great usage of that Fury. It was a tough spot, too, because even once you have Fury active for both players, Chip is enabled again. So in that low-held spot that Diaphone was in, it made it really tough to try to make a comeback there.
It threw me off for a second because the colors did change on the Yasuo.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I was like, oh, no, never mind. Wrong person's losing health.
Yeah, so it's Teemo and red Yasuo is Diaphone K7?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there we go. So Yasuo's going to get tagged in after the assist. Does manage to clip on the other
There's
side.
that earlier break this time, though.
Yeah.
Not holding it for near as long. Gets to confirm that's going to be a down K7.
Okay. So 1 health bar left to take this first round. We'll see if What the Falcon can continue this momentum or if Diaphone has gotten this download in.
Nice work navigating that minefield once more.
The super assist does connect, but it's only onto the assist character, so not able to get a full conversion afterwards. And uses the bush to get out of the corner. That was cheeky.
It's his time.
Oh, the uncheck after the double my time.
The double my time actually really
And this
working
is
out
death.
there for What the Falcon.
Oh, there's no level
Bonk.
3. Just barely didn't get it. I thought he did.
Oh, but does get that. What the Falcon is on set point.
All right, and now we have Diaphone and K7, yeah, fighting for their life on the winner side of things
Oh
here. And now
my
they're getting
God,
happy
the
birthday.
happy birthday right off the bat.
What the Falcon is going on?
What the Falcon is crazy.
Gets the limit strike, checking the Burrito OS. It does connect
Oh,
even after the parry.
That's a dead Teemo.
Do we use the break? Tag
Is the
launcher
break
coming
there?
through. They're opting not to, so Teemo's off the table. It's just going to be up to K7.
They're going for K7's Fury Yasuo.
There's only 1 meter for super tag behind, or super assist behind this. The dash to the other side is blocked. The defense is crazy right now.
Oh,
It does
gets
get
low.
clipped.
There's
Fury
that
popped.
Fury break.
Now it's going to take 1 touch to get a kill here. It does clip,
It's a break.
but break is off the table. You need this clip ASAP because you want to get a kill and still have some Fury left over if at all possible.
That super assist coming in.
The defense is insane. And he
What
calls
the
out
fuck
after
is
the
it?
F1. This could be death.
Let's
Fury's
go.
about to run out. I don't think he has
Get
enough
that?
to kill. I think it's going to be just short.
There's no level 3.
Oh, but the Time Winder extension,
the
this is going to be enough.
I think it's going to be enough. That should be enough.
This is going to be it. What the Falcon has upset Diaphone in K7 in winners pools 2-0. Shout out to winner What the Falcon for representing the Midwest.
What the
That
Falcon
is
did we just
insane.
watch, man? What the Falcon did we just watch?
Are you entertained? This is crazy. What an upset. I mean,
Holy cow.
granted, they still have losers bracket run. I
do.
imagine we see them
I
late
think
in this bracket.
We'll still see them later.
But What the Falcon starting off the mixed bracket going up against clearly the #1 seed. I actually think technically they weren't seeded #1. I think the seeding was a little funky, but I think everyone would agree the favorite to win this bracket surely would be Diaphone and
#1 is
K7.
definitely interesting.
Yeah, that I agree with that assessment. And man, that's just what a way to do it too. It didn't feel fluky. I mean, the defense was insane there, maintaining that pressure at the end from K7, and he still managed to get him opened up.
Yeah, no, and it was just incredibly clean. Just honestly, footsies inside of 2XKO from What the Falcon.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be setting up the minefield. You're going to be throwing out these things for, you know, the stuff that Teemo does. Okay, I'm going to play safe. I'm going to use Echo's air hop. I'm going to just block these ones. All right, mines are gone. I'm going to do my 2x assist.
Yep.
The 2x assist, we were talking about it earlier.
Yep.
About how maybe it's not the greatest one for that team.
Right.
But, oh my gosh, did it
Yeah.
work out.
Great usage of it. And you saw, I mean, definitely an advantage that Soul has over Duo. When you're going for that jump over S1 with Yasuo, to have the assist follow up after, we saw that's how the match ended. K7 went to go for that, but there was no assist following up. So it was on Diphone to potentially react in that situation and recognize what they were looking for. And without being able to use that assist, he just got raw punished, and that's the game. So if you're playing Duo, you got to build that synergy. If you don't, you can see what can happen. Anybody is potentially going to be upset here. And I mean, I don't want to diminish it. Like, I'm not trying to say solo is what carried with the Falcon at all, but it's definitely something to keep in mind in those situations.
Yeah, that's like the risk, but also kind of the fun part of duos, in my opinion. It's like, oh, my bad, dude.
Right,
My
right,
bad. I'll hold that one.
Yeah, I'd be very curious to be a fly on the wall for their conversation now as they get ready for the losers run. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know if they already played a few matches or not, maybe just 1 or 2, but I would not want to be facing them in like losers round 3 of the mixed bracket. Can you imagine?
It looks like this was round 3 of the winners.
Okay, so there'll be a few rounds deep in the losers at least. So there's no one who went 0-1 and is immediately playing 2 of the best players in the country. That's good to know.
Not unless there was a lot of DQs.
Absolutely
That would be crazy.
Yeah, for real. Man, such a sick match. And now we're getting... I don't know what's up with this block, guys. The first block, we had all these crazy different teams, and now this is just the Yasuo Echo hour. Yep,
we got Nagoob, who has been grinding out this game. Nagoob is a very strong player.
The fact that you said that as he gets to confirm off the freestyle handshake overhead connected, it's just that's art right there.
Yeah, Nagoob is a very frequent player. He's at the locals every week here in Minnesota. He's grinding out these games. He grinds out Guilty Gear, Street Fighter. He's all around the board, and he performs at a high level on every single one.
Nice. Love to see that.
And then Quote, they are also from around here.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
So this is actually 2 locals. Quote is, I believe, more of a Tekken DF player, if I recall correctly.
All right, so I stand corrected if that's true then, because that's really the one game I haven't seen people make the jump over from.
I won't swear 100%, so pun completely intended, don't quote me on it.
So make sure if he's wrong, everyone go to Twitter at Israq_art. Let him know how happy you are that he was incorrect.
Yeah, that's okay. I see how it is.
Yeah. Send the mob after you.
What is all these messages all of a sudden?
Why are they so mad? I don't know. Quote, in a tough spot here, though. I mean, like you said, Nagoob, I mean, clearly has these fundies on deck, has been off to a fantastic start here. And just playing calm defense here, holding on to that break. Let's see if it pops here. No, falls out of the combo, so no need.
Yeah, it was a good catch on that air hop. Just wasn't able to quite follow it up. But,
if that hits, okay. I was going to say,
it would have been so clean, though.
That would have been tight. Now we could see the other thing, or have it happen the other side of things. With Quote being at level 3, but now, yeah, Echo cleaning things up here. Nagoob off to a good start, and the crowd showing some love for their boy. Definitely a fan.
Oh my gosh, the mirror. That was so clean. Can somebody just like take a screenshot of that?
Right.
That's like a wallpaper.
The Cirque du Soleil Dawn edition.
let's just put that as a wallpaper.
I felt something. Oh, man.
This image really speaks to me right now.
This is how I express myself, through the art of Air S1s in my time. Oh, Yasuo gonna eat that Time Winder.
The hold on the heavy, though, working out great.
Sick. Nice little bit of extra damage there, makes the follow-up that much easier.
Unfortunately, he wasn't able to quite clip with that super.
Went for a running H, but ends up going the opposite direction there. Not going to matter. Forward throw is going to come through here. Quote, in a good spot to potentially even up this first game. Raw 2-8 is not the way to do it, though.
That is rough. This should be a gone Echo on this side, too. We now have a Yasuo face-off at almost the same amount of health and not too far off from the same amount of Fury.
Yeah, this is a very similar spot for both players. We'll see what we're able to get here. Not going to get level 3 off this. Opts for the limit strike and some strong Oki. Just going to back off here, respect that super Time Winder. And here comes the mix time. Nothing on the jump over. And then the sweat through parried. Good call out from Quote.
And this level 3 should be able to build here. So
Fury's almost there, though.
Oh my gosh, the drop, though.
And now the mind game comes through for Quote. Calls out the dash,
goes the wrong way.
Too early. Oh, that had to be so close.
It is such a tight timing to actually get that to connect there. And unfortunately, it did cost Quote that game.
That is tough. It was a valiant effort from Quote to bring back that second round, but not going to be quite enough. Nagoob here looking unfazed and ready to dominate here in game 2.
Nagoob, he is so good at just keeping that level head about him. I don't think I've ever seen him look worked up the entire time I've known him.
Some gamers are built like that, man. They just feel nothing, or they don't show it at least.
Yeah. And honestly, you'll talk to him like right after an intense match or something like that, and he's just smiling. He's just chill.
That's sick.
He is one of the best vibes to be around.
Could not be me. My adrenaline's going crazy after a sick match.
Yeah. I definitely feel you on that.
Yeah. Nice. Ends up locking afterwards. The overhead into handshake is going to work. Once again, Nagoob getting so much value out of that situation here.
Oh, it does drop it, though. It's not a dead Echo, so does get the tag out. Oh, but unfortunately, the Echo dies on the assist side, so this combo just keeps going.
Exactly right. And just going for that raw overhead with the clone behind. Potentially would have been able to pick up if it got the hit. And now Yasuo, smart choice here, knowing he's only dealing damage to the assist character, does this S1 to kind of get away and reset to neutral, so doesn't get picked up while beating up on the assist character.
I did like that reset though. The awareness was very, very strong by Quote there.
For sure. Yeah, Quote is in a pretty good spot here. I mean, it has lost 3 straight rounds, but has not felt like a blowout by any stretch.
No. And using that super just get that extra damage on the Echo on the back line.
That's so unfortunate. He got the opening and then gave it up. Maybe he was potentially expecting a burst, but now you're going to be dealing with a happy birthday after the break. Luckily, it's not a full conversion. That could have been the end of the set, realistically.
Get the air hit, and that is a gone Echo. One character left stands behind Nagoob and taking the set.
That's how you start off the comeback. You force the break via happy birthday, and now a conversion afterwards, converting off the Echo super assist. Now back throw is not going to lead to any pickup afterwards, but there is going to be some Oki to deal with.
Just playing around. Oh, unfortunate trade of the Time Winders.
You Time Winder, I Time Winder, we Time Winder.
It is everyone's Time Winder.
We all Time Winder.
We have all Time Windered.
Who up Time Windering they blitzed. No, good stuff.
It was just such an unfortunate trade-off between the Time Winders there.
Yeah, right.
Hitting the assist versus hitting the lead.
I know, it's so tough because it's so much value if you do connect it onto the point character, but when it's on the assist there, you just got to recognize in that scramble situation what you can actually get off of it, and we saw that go into full effect, so love to see that.
And it wasn't even like the assist wasn't just on the field. The assist was even there. It just didn't take the hit.
Right. No, definitely great stuff to see, and we do not see who is going to be coming up here next, so there will be some fire matches, I'm sure, coming up. I see Dude the Victory Bugle potentially pulling up. It's looking like that is going to be our next match, so
it is.
The Liars, the Heretics are going to be back here to show off for you guys again without the Teemo. Kind of messed up.
They're going to do the Victory Bugle in our hearts.
That's what I strive to do at all times. It's my goal. Press 1 if your Victory Bugle has been duded.
Can we get ones in the chats for the Victory Bugles of our hearts?
So this is the duo teammate of the one, the only Rick the Hotto was playing with Ogre earlier in duo side of things.
Ogre was playing with Hotto.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now Ogre is going solo, dropping his team. I can't believe he dropped the Hotto. What a sentence.
He dropped the Hotto.
I dropped the Hotto, yeah. You know, I just feel like I'd be more successful on the solo side of things in Mix. I'm sure Rick's, Rick, I don't think he doesn't work more than 5 minutes at a time in his life, so I'm sure he's doing something extremely important right now.
He's generally extremely busy. Every now and then, for those of you who don't know, Rick is from Minnesota.
Yep.
And every now and then, he does show up at the locals, the weeklies and stuff like that.
Yep.
Him and Ogre, they're generally off. They're generally both Street Fighter players.
Yep.
Ogre is a very strong Street Fighter player. He consistently does pretty well at the weeklies
Okay.
every time that he shows up.
When they were playing as a duo before, it did seem like his Alawi was kind of carrying the team a little bit. Rick was off to a little bit of a slower start. In the second game, definitely brought it back a bit more, but I would say between the two, Ogre looked a bit more practice in this game. And I'm curious to see if he continues to run Alawi Teemo, because that was their team as a duo, or if he has a separate team for when he's riding solo.
Alawi Teemo would make sense. I feel like if you're going to be doing duos a lot with like a friend or something like that, running the same set of characters as the duo that you play just leads to just even more of an understanding. And
My
we
boy.
get your Blitz.
Blitz is here.
We have succeeded at every character now.
We've done it. Every character has shown up. We love to see it. And unfortunately, we don't get the cool chromas or other skins for Blitz. We'll deal with the blue Blitz. It's fine. It's good enough.
No
But man,
victory bugle to be duded in this match.
I'm rooting so hard for Ogre in this set. I'm not going to lie. They betrayed me with the Victory Bugle team name. We got a Blitz on the other team. That's definitely what I'm rooting for. But
Ogre has instantly become one of your favorite players of this bracket so far.
if there's only one fan of Ogre left, it is me.
I am that one fan.
I am the one. All right, we'll see what this pans out to be. We got the Ari 4th throw, which does not convert to anything.
Does get the break, takes out to the Blitz, just
Nice.
instant grab, full steam.
Sometimes you just gotta let it rip, and calls out the break or the get up attack. So gonna force the breakout here, and Steam is on deck for this Blitz. So could potentially see that coming up right here.
Up, and that connected in kind of an odd way in that corner there, but it really ends up working out for Midwest Villain or the Echo here.
I think the last hit of that Time Winder hit or something, because there's no more Steam on Blitz, and I never saw him go for a
yeah,
grab.
it must have been like right at the startup then.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is just so unfortunate because that means that your Steam is gone
Yep.
and you got nothing for it.
Yeah, Blitz
Except
without
for-
Steam against Ari is that's a tough one to win in neutral, I'm not gonna lie.
And just right off the rip, Rory just going in, just being completely destructive with this Ari.
Yeah, very clean stuff. Able to take that with about half break meter on deck as well, so should be getting that in at some point. And nice immediately with the Blitz assist does set up for a nice little combo here for Alawi. You don't want to invest too much here. I imagine we'll go for the S2 Super, set up some strong Oki, yeah, because the damage is going to be pretty scaled off that Blitz assist.
Yep. And then, boom. Does escape the tentacles pretty easily. That is, Ari is probably one of the best characters for escaping that scary situation.
Right. Oh, the tentacle actually screwed things up a little bit. I'm not sure if he wanted to
That
pick
is
up after
kind
that.
of it is kind of an awkward interaction. I just don't think Ogre was ready for it.
Exactly. Nice parry on the projectile, but my time is going to come through right after. And that air throw almost connected with Ari. That was very close.
The retreating guards to get a little bit more space here. But Midwest Village just put it in that work for Duke, the victory bugles. But blah, blah, blah.
We got double take a break. Burrito time. Does connect here, so Chrono Break is going to come through. No pickup afterwards. Does drop it.
Wake up attack connects, does get a little bit of space here. Overhead.
Nice conversion.
I like it, I
Yep.
like it.
Yeah, Blitz loves to ram that running H. You can go for reset right after with the down S1. You can potentially continue the combo if you're in the corner. Very valuable.
There is signs of life here from Ogre. Blocks the overhead this time.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. For a second, I thought they dropped down into the grab. I was like, oh no, not like this.
Yeah, you keep holding up and it'll work out. And if you're not already holding up before that Super Flash, you're going to be watching the full animation here with a ton of damage on deck. The huge Blitz bomb. That's a lot of damage, especially on Echo.
That is a good buy to Echo. But we do have another level 3 on deck on the other side.
How did he recover from that Rocket Fist? That's so lucky for Ogre, but still gets picked up afterwards anyways. Blitz is going to be off the table, and Ari's going to have 2 meters to work with. Going up against this Alawi, who is potentially going to get Fury.
I think they will have Fury back before they are down. Oh,
Yep, they do
it
just
does come back just in time. The air grab into the level 3.
it doesn't
No,
connect.
it doesn't work like that.
Oh, no. I don't even, could you convert off that?
I don't
even
think
know.
you can.
Maybe land
I
super long?
don't think with the air grab. I think
Yeah.
I think on the ground, I believe it can
Yeah.
convert.
That was
'Cause
close.
you know,
I feel like S1 Super might have connected. I'm not going to lie, but either way.
I think S1 would.
Yeah, the ult did not get it done. Now you're going to be down 1 game in the set. in a great spot here to start off the second game at the Alawi Super and an extra tentacle coming through, so getting some chip, getting some pressure, and now you got this conversion. Ari's gone. Perfect on the table after a tough first game.
Much better pressure with the S2 tentacle super there.
Yep.
Ogre just completely denying Rory to escape with that Ari.
Exactly right. Let's see what the route option is here. Lets him flip out, interestingly enough. Maybe potentially was expecting a break.
Just does get the air grab.
Yeah, the value out of that is crazy because as much of it looks like a grab, it's a hit grab, right? So
yeah.
that call out, you got to know they're not blocking. So twice that has worked out here for Ogre.
Oh, catches the low. Fury break doesn't connect. Bump, bump.
Yeah, Fury is on deck here, so this damage is getting mitigated a bit, and that
Too
whiffs.
far out. That's a whiff and a dead Blitzcrank on Ogre's side.
And I think for Dude, that might have been an accidental dash cancel with the Echo. You definitely did not need to invest that and get a little bit of that Fury meter spent. Now what could have potentially led to death is now going to be another Oki situation, a little fake burrito. And the super assist comes through.
That super assist was literally the perfect timing to avoid that wake up.
It really was. It covered that gap perfectly and just maintained that pressure. Basically, it was an immediate option you had to deal with and just so active.
Yep. And then
I got
catching the... Yeah, I was definitely not blocking those.
It's so funny, too, because, like, you know what he's going for that, but, it is just a guess. Like, you can't react to that. It's so fast.
It's okay, I believe they're going to do this mix this time.
Yeah. I am committing to this option an hour in advance.
I have seen the future.
Oh, just out of range.
My
what
gosh.
a punish. I mean, kind of a Chicago punish, I'm not going to lie, because really didn't get too much off it, but as a grappler player, you just want to do the command grab sometimes.
You just want a command grab.
Yeah,
it's so satisfying. It's like, is it the best damage I could have done here? No.
Nope, not at all.
Is it the most satisfying thing I could have done here?
It's mental damage. I don't even need the 60% plus steam I could have got. I'll just get 20% in mid-Oki.
I shall send this message.
And the message is being sent here. You got to deal with this tentacle in the corner.
You have double level 3 on Dude the Victor Bugle side.
That was crazy.
Insane. And oh,
that don't
no.
work. Too much hit stun decay on that one.
That
and that
level 3 will hit.
Yes, sir. I mean, that already had like a pixel life anyways, but hey, just secure it, wrap it up. It's going to be just up to the Echo here.
I also like the idea of just confirming getting rid of the Ari, because that Ari did have level 3 on hand as well.
Yeah.
So not only are you getting rid of the Ari, you're also getting rid of that level 3 super.
Oh, that's so visually tricky. I didn't even see Echo go to the other side. I'm not going to lie.
I didn't either. There is so much clutter from that super where you see them dash in and it's like, Echo's here?
Yeah, it's a vibe check mix-up.
Yeah.
Mix-up purely based off vibes. Oh, that would have been a sick call-out, but it's not going to pay off for parrying that.
Ready
and that's
that
going
parry.
to be the set. Shout out to Doot, the Victory Bugle. Imagine the Victory Bugle sound in your mind. I'm still mad they don't have one, but great set either way. And again, one of those 2-0s that you can tell the homies, like, it was a 2-0, but I was in that set. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep. It was fun. They had a good time.
We had a good time.
Indeed.
We all had a good time.
Yeah. I think that's one of the that's something I'm noticing a lot too. Almost like every game that we've been having here, everybody's just kind of like leaving with smiles, like, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it's just a good time, man. Like, it's hard. I mean, some matchups you might walk away feeling a little bit distraught, but I mean, at an event like this, like, the community vibe here is so strong. Like, everyone just is here to have a good time. I mean, every setup I've gone to, if I'm trying to just warm up, someone wants to pull up, get some games in, get a good chat. Just watching matches, people come up and have a good time. Just it's a very positive environment here, so definitely enjoy it.
That's what we like to try and give out. We just want people to come and have a place to chill, have a good time, enjoy some strong competition.
Exactly, and now we got a nice, sick new game to do it. And that's been on full display here for us all day. And it's going to continue to be, because we still got more matches coming up. We got another block coming up after this one as well. I don't even know what time it is. All right, yeah, so in about a half hour or so, yeah, we'll be going on to another block. And it's going to be back to duo bracket, I think.
I believe that one might be back to duo.
I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. We'll let you know.
we'll-
But either
we'll
way,
have to look.
it's going to be good matches nonetheless. We've seen every character. I mean, at this point, I'm just looking to continue to see like some sick upsets, maybe some new tech will drop, some new routes we haven't seen, and maybe a few less Yasuo echoes, because, you know, we hit our quota this block, guys.
We do see a lot of the Yasuo echoes.
And I'm down to
It's
watch it. I
ingrained.
mean, it's a sick team. It's a lot of potential with that team. Just the fact that all of them decide to show up for this one bracket
Right.
block specifically is a little crazy. Not gonna lie. So get some more robots out here if at all possible. Maybe
So-
a Yordle or two.
Yeah. So to confirm,
Okay.
after this is actually top 16 of the mix.
Of mixed.
So
Okay,
we
got
are
it.
going straight from this into the top 16.
Cool.
We are getting close to confirming all of those players
Yep.
here after what we run here.
I imagine Diaphone is still, or Diaphone K7 are still in their losers run. I would imagine.
I would have to assume so.
And then that will be fun to see, man. I mean, there's just been a lot of fun matches. We saw Rodriguez cooking before. Obviously, the Falcon. I mean, it's interesting to see who can make a run to show up in Grands at this point. Because you got to think K7 and Diaphone lock in and may at least make like top 3 or 4. So see as people sort it out on the winner side of things, who can take it. But looks like we do have a couple gamers pulling up here. We'll see their tags here shortly.
All
We've
right.
got a okay. Shogun versus Zaidi. Very cool.
Shogun, I am very familiar with.
I've seen the tag a lot.
He has been around the bends of the FGC forever. So
He's a real one.
according to Pete,
Yep.
who is our lovely TO here, the head TO of Midwest Mixfest and the Run the Mix locals,
Yep.
he is the only person outside of him. He is the only person who has actually been to more Run the Mix events than Pete.
That's impressive.
He is out there every.
How's that even possible?
Every week.
Doesn't Pete run this?
He does now.
Oh, he didn't
He
before.
wasn't,
Okay.
He wasn't the
Gotcha.
original,
That's funny.
and then he kind of
Took over.
He kind of took over when it was still extremely small.
Gotcha.
But Shogun was already there.
That's funny.
So, according to Pete, who also, he's got TO stuff going on, other life things going on, so
Sure.
he misses one here and there. I don't know if I've ever been to a weekly without Shogun there.
Really?
I
That's
think-
commitment.
I
You gotta
think-
love to see that.
I think there might have been one time, and he was telling me that he was on vacation.
Unbelievable. Shame him. How dare he miss one? The streak could have been alive this whole time.
Yeah. No,
So will be
Sho-
cool to see.
He's a very dedicated player to basically all fighting games, too. He will try literally everything, and it's great.
Yeah. Gotta respect that.
And
for
he'll
sure.
play it at a pretty high level because he's just been doing it for so
Yeah,
long.
once you build up the fundamentals across fighting games, like so much carries over from one game to the other, and you can skip a lot of that learning time for sure.
Yeah.
You can tell he's an old one too, because he's rocking the stick as well. You're seeing less and less of those these days. Our leverless gang is taking over.
There's not a whole lot of the stick players out there. I personally think it's a lot of fun to play with stick.
Oh, for sure. I respect it, heavy.
But I'm weird when it comes to controllers, though.
Okay, what does that mean?
So, I play different controllers depending on the games.
Okay,
Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, I play pad.
okay,
Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, I'm on stick.
okay.
2XKO, hitbox.
Okay, yeah, you're a wild one. the third one, I was like, all right, you got 2, that makes sense, reasonable. And then there's just mix in the leverless, why
It's
not?
all got the reasons behind it.
No, that's cool. That's cool. If I had the brain capacity to have the muscle memory in for more than one, totally would experiment with that. But
That's kind of the funny part, is like, I actually find it helpful because if I'm, like earlier today, I was jumping between Guilty Gear and the duos bracket for 2XKO.
yep.
But I was using different controllers, so I didn't have to have that mental reset.
Oh, that is wild. Yeah, so you're nerfing yourself a little bit to have to switch methods like that on the fly.
I don't know. I actually find it, for some reason, I find it easier.
Yeah?
I might
Okay.
just be insane. Though.
Okay. Hey, maybe a little column A, a little column B, Why not
Am
both?
I crazy? Yes.
Porque no los dos, Totally get it, man. That's tight. All right, so we see Shogun locking in. How did I know? Sometimes you just know. You look at someone's eyes when they get up to the setup, you know they're playing big bodies. I don't know what it is. There's something about it that there's just a vibe that people give off when they play big bodies. very cool.
Yeah,
Back, more blitzcrank action.
Yeah,
Pretty sick.
Shogun is generally a residential grappler player.
Yep.
So
I could tell, man.
As soon as I saw Shogun walking up the stage, I was like, "It's about to be happy."
Let's go, dude. I'm so happy
he's
about
about
this.
to be happy with this team.
I want to see what he has cooked up. And this team, I don't know if you saw the tech. This was like early no, we're in early access now. Closed beta. When it first came back playable,
Yep.
start to see a lot of people run double down with Alawi Blitz, get the install super, bring in the Blitz super, just time it just right so you can continue to reset with his Super 1 into down S1 and have the tentacles extend that. If you have enough meter, you can just keep doing that on
You can just do crazy stuff.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see if he has those on deck. And for the chat, this is a reminder, this is going to be a top 16 qualifier. You see it up there up top, so this will be for top 16 winner side.
Yeah, and then, winding up.
Oh, interesting. Still through the time winder, had enough time to react and say, hey, well, spacing isn't there. Gotta adjust this route.
Yeah, but now you're, Doves escapes the corner though.
Nice falling medium, I believe, for Alawi there to catch the Echo on an interrupt / punish. And that is gonna be death, 50%. No problem at all for Alawi off a clean hit.
Now, Shogun may be our residential grappling player, but I believe his more comfortable character is the Alawi because in his duos team, he plays
He's
Alawi.
doing the thing! He's doing the thing! This is the thing!
So you know how
I
you're...
fucked it up!
He almost had it.
Oh, he's doing the cool thing. I love that route. It's so sick.
You almost willed it into existence by speaking it.
I am going to win Midwest Mixfest. I am going to win. I got to take advantage of this. I didn't even enter the bracket. I don't know how that's going to be possible.
Man, that would be a heck of a power you have there.
Yeah, you know, hey, I got to try it. You know, at this point, you never know. You never know if you're going to be able to block this Alawi pressure. Does get a trade, unfortunately, so that is going to be a nice little breath of pressure. Shogun does have to pop the burst here and does get picked up right after, so just praying Blitz can continue to regen a good amount of that gray health before it's his turn to come in. Oh, the flip out! No conversion, that's huge. Oh, you're going to get chipped out
That's
here.
going to be chipped out.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Alawi.
Looks like they already committed to the retreating guard there, so not much could be done. Now it's just up to the Blitz.
Oh no, falls right onto the time winder.
That is tough. And that's full break on deck here for Zaidi. Definitely in a good spot.
Oh, does get clipped by the time winder there. Zaidi's turn to go right in.
It's also very interesting Zaidi's running freestyle with this team. I feel like normally Echo Ari tends to lean towards 2x assists.
Usually the 2x assist, because that Ari 2x assist is just incredibly strong.
It's
and
so good.
It's not like, you know, having 2 Mike times is a bad thing.
Yeah, no, that's not a nerf at all here. As you see, the nice mix-up here, just goes for the jump, lets the projectile do the work, lands, gets the confirm afterwards. It's going to be up to a solo Blitz against Ari. This might be his toughest matchup to win a neutral, so we'll see what Shogun has in the tank here.
Yeah, this is just very, extremely clean gameplay by Zaidi.
Yeah, that's the sign of a strong Ari player, I feel like. It's just very clean. It's very meticulous, and you get those openings, you know what you want to do, you know where you want to end this route, and you see every time we're getting into that corner with the limit strike, building up the meter, but this is how it could start.
Right in.
No dash cancel afterwards, wanted to save the Fury to potentially get a little extra damage in the next opening,
Oh,
like he is able to here.
Does actually,
the drop.
Unfortunate drop. You really needed that damage in this situation right now.
That could have been a parry situation. There was a little bit of a gap, but Ops just hold the block. And Ari Cold Star Assist is going to connect, and this should be death here. Zaidi, I imagine, take a break level 1. It's going to clean it up. Game 1 going their way. And Shogun regain, get recomposed here in the second game.
Yeah, with the clean gameplay that Zaidi had there, there was going to be no drop. There was going to be only the connect there.
No question at all.
But being the veteran of the scene that he is, Shogun's, you know, he's calm. He's ready to go back in.
Yeah, if you've been in fighting games for a while, you know the game's not over till you see the final KO screen, so. I mean, granted, this is not how you want to start game 2, but hey, you know, it happens.
It's just the start.
Yeah, it's just the start. There's so much on deck. There's still rounds to be played. That's a nice thing of this game, too. Even if you fall off to a tough start in the start of a game, you know, even if it's chalk for that round, there's plenty of potential to come back afterwards. Maybe if you don't get your burst baited afterwards.
That burst being baited is actually so it's just so demeaning on the side for Shogun there. It just hurts so much to have that happen.
And didn't make the correct guess with the forward roll, but just gets picked up right afterwards, and Ari just decides, hey, I want you back in the corner. I'm going to do that. Tag launcher comes in for Echo, and it should be death again. 2 hits of that, take a break, right into the Super 1.
Really
Perfect
good.
is on the table still.
I really like the routing change up there that Zaidi had, recognizing that it was going to be enough to kill with that route change.
Yep. Yeah, very good stuff. Echo really has like just a few main routes he wants to go for, depending on the spacing and meter situation, and you got to be ready to swap through those at any given time. Zaidi on set point here, 1 round away from securing a spot in top 16 of our mixed bracket.
Yeah, looking very, very strong here. Not just going into top 16, but going into top 16, looking incredibly strong.
Exactly right. And there's 100 gamers here signed up for mixed bracket. That is a lot of entrants, so I mean, top 16 is no joke at all.
You love to see it. Boom. Does retain the break for a long time, but it did not work out. The break was so high that Zaidi they just recovered.
Yeah, knowing both when and where on the screen you can use break is so important in this game. As you see, you can be in a really tough situation. If you don't do it just right, it's going to be a pixel left. Yeah.
I can understand just back to that command grab, like, all right, I lived on Pixel, maybe they're just going to stay close.
Yeah, just bet it all on Bot Buster and hope for the best. I get it. Let's see here. Is there any hope left? It's a nice little hit, but it's not going to be a conversion without a tentacle on deck.
Yeah, the Ari in particular seems to be a really big struggle for Shogun to be dealing with here.
Yeah. Both characters really have a tough time contesting her airspace. It's an unfortunate matchup here. Sure, there's room for it to be optimized down the line, but at the moment it feels very, very difficult.
Oh my God! She recovered? She recovered in time!
That's crazy. How in God's green earth did she recover in time?
I thought he got the level 3 hit.
I didn't even think it was particularly close. I wasn't even considering the recovery. I was like, oh, that's gonna hit. Like,
yeah, I was about to be like, all right, good level 3, and then I guess not.
All right, well, good stuff to our gamer there. Shout out to Shogun, valiant effort. I mean, bring in Blitzcrank to the border of top 16 on the winner side of things. And hey, again, like we mentioned before, there is the losers bracket side of things to be waiting.
We very well could still see him in that top 16.
Yep, and I hope we shall, because we need more Blitzcranks in these brackets, 100%. We do have our next match right up off the bat. This is going to be Nagu versus What the Falcon. Am I to understand that What the Falcon versus K7 and Diphone was not to get into top 16 winners?
Not the top 16.
Okay.
That was
good
the
to
game
know.
before.
What an up. That's crazy. You beat. Like, What the Falcon, like you mentioned, is a strong player. We understand already is very talented, very skilled. But to come in and get that upset against the clear favorite of the bracket, and you're still multiple rounds away from top 8 is crazy for a regional like this.
Yeah, that is actually insane.
That's wild. So we'll see if they continue the momentum. I mean, we're setting the bar pretty high.
Show off the strength of the
Right,
scene here,
right.
They're like, all right, got to put in a little extra effort. It's my time.
It's our time.
It's somebody's time.
Yeah. What time is it?
About 5:40 time.
That's mad funny. Oh, man. All right, well, we'll see here what they're able to do. I believe that is a Victrix Pro KO on the side of Nagu. Very cool. That is what I'm using right now as well.
I know quite a few people using it. They seem to, the controller seems to be really well received.
It's catching on really well. I think it has almost everything, so I want to give a quick shout out to Jason's Customs too, Jasen, if you guys want to look into his stuff. He led the game in terms of Hall Effect implementation into Leverless. He was already doing this a year ago, and now other controllers are starting to do it. Corsair just dropped one as well with those Hall Effect buttons. That's the only thing I'd like to see in the Victrix. If it had Hall Effect, that would be, I mean, nearly a perfect controller. Like, the button layout is sick, it's modular, it's great form factor, not too heavy.
The modular buttons is what seems very, very well done in that.
Yeah.
And it's just so easy to swap it around too, it seems.
For sure. Either way, we'll see These colors, I assume they are correct here, so it is going to be What the Falcon off to a good start here. Bringing the Goop down very low, forcing the break already.
Does use that break.
Double Yasuo assist to force a sandwich. So that is one of the situations it is useful. If the first assist, it doesn't quite go far enough to get on the other side. The second one is much more valuable. And that is going to be just barely not enough to kill.
Oh my gosh, just the aggression to air hop right back in.
Yeah.
Even though you're on a pixel of life.
You're on Pixel of Life and you're going up against the best 2H in the game. You're falling right into that and you're just
that was incredibly ballsy by the Goop there. I can't believe this Echo is the one that's alive right now.
Yeah, he's just seeing red for sure. We'll see what they're able to do here. I mean, no Fury for a while, so not going to be able to regen anytime soon. Going to have to be playing flawless neutral or executing these potential burrito OSs.
Nice sway over there.
Okay.
This is DJ's. It's his DJ inheritance from Street Fighter coming in with that play there.
Definitely. Oh, the last hit assist doesn't connect, but able to get Echo afterwards.
There is no way. There is no way the Goop is bringing it back with this no health Echo.
Oh my
God! The Time Winder connects!
He's in your head, kid. He's in your. That's crazy. What a call on a literal pixel.
I cannot believe that.
Oh my God! One of the craziest comebacks you are going to see in this game.
You're gonna tell me this man who dived into a Yasuo in the air with reckless abandonment saves the Echo somehow and then turns it around and takes it around?
That's so
what
crazy.
What the heck was that?
On an actual pixel, and now you got to just stay composed afterwards. You're only one round up in the set. You're nowhere near the end of things, so as much effort as that could have taken to make that comeback, you got to stay locked in afterwards.
Oh, gets clipped by that 2H.
Man, it's just been going all in the Goop ever since. See if What the Falcon's able to recompose here.
You're down to just the Yasuo, and there's no Fury on hand.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in. Does get clipped by this first hit of the Rekka, but no confirm afterwards, so goes for the simple route here. Just take the damage, and the Oki, and the Unk check is pass. The Goop's ready for it. I mean, it's Yasuo on Yasuo. You gotta expect they're ready for these things, right? Like, they've done it so many times at this point. It's so risky.
They've done it, and they've seen it more than any other kind of player.
Yes, literally. And now going to get the confirm after the Echo super assist. But the Falcon able to bring it back to one character piece, and Fury is not too far off. He is very limited on meter here, though. So any hit is just going to go into some simple Oki, I would imagine.
The Goop just playing incredibly
nice.
Oh, the patience by both of them to just kind of like dance around a little bit. They're both just looking for that small opening. The assist does not connect.
Yeah, What the Falcon was just holding up that whole time, knowing that the Yasuo super assist was going to come through. And again, you can't do it to the Yasuo player. Don't even try.
Oh my, no, it didn't connect!
Oh no, he tried to beat the Fury by just popping it right away, but it didn't connect, and now he's going to lose the throw. No, it's another drop!
Super.
Oh, Nagoop somehow clutches victory from the jaws of defeat. Unbelievable back and forth set.
That was incredible. I honestly was just about to say how nice it was of Nagoop, and then it dropped, and then the other way dropped.
Man.
What is the set so far?
This is so back and forth. I can only imagine what the players are thinking here. It's such a scrambly situation. You know you're never knocked out of this match. Oh, the hand trick tag to mess with the timing. That was godlike. Okay.
That was so good.
We're on layer 2 now. Nice. Tries to make it a little visually tricky. Just goes for the Rekka that time. Double Yasuo assist does not steal the corner here. And it gets punished after the Hasagi.
Takes the break. He wants to keep that corner. Wow. It's just that tip of the blade connecting there.
Yeah, that was crazy. Caught him just after the super flash. It's absolutely going to be huge. Let's see what Nagoop's able to do. The 2H is going to connect. Can't believe you're jumping at a Yasuo after you just put down Wind Wall. It's such a gamble. And you see why. Going to be brought down to a pixel here. S1 across. Echo my time coming through. Buys just enough space for What the Falcon to get the Yasuo out of here.
Good work. The rewind coming in clutch for What the Falcon there.
Nice. Opts use the break. That's a good
the
point.
Time Winder?
Yep, great pickup as well from the Yasuo here. And goes right into tag launcher, doesn't want to risk a potential drop, and Yasuo dying, and the air throw is
that air throw
tough spot.
with the Time Winder set for the wake up.
Yeah, nothing you could do in that situation. bit of a checkmate. And now, I don't know what just happened with the Falcon. Maybe tried to input something and it didn't come out. Nagoop taking full advantage.
Working out well there for Nagoop, though. With a super assist.
Where's Homie running?
Am I here? Or am I here?
Nice
that
call
super
out.
does connect.
Yeah, projectile invuln, so valuable for Yasuo. And he
Oh, the
interrupts the
jab.
rewind. Good choice.
And just like that, Nagoop takes the round.
Nagoop here on set point. I believe, yeah, looking like it. That was so back and forth. Did the name change after the first game? Was What the Falcon on the right? Or am I losing?
No, no. They've been the same.
Okay. Cool.
It's just it's the mirror team.
It's the same team.
It's the mirror
yeah,
teams.
What the Falcon was like playing on the right. It's so hard. Oh, Riot, give us more skins on the offline version so we can distinguish us more. Either way, What the Falcon in a great spot here to potentially bring us to a final round of game 2.
What a clean start to this round by What the Falcon. Almost no damage on their side at all.
Yeah, What was forced to use the break, but I mean, just being able to take the character off the table right after is going to be huge. And now Nagoop just playing it nice and safe here. No more of that slice through action. Knows the parry is going to be there waiting for him. Tries to go for the mix of defense, yeah. Oh, gets caught with the low. It's such a true 50-50. You can't react in time to him landing and doing the low versus just doing that hit into the J2H in the air.
Yeah, it is literally just a matter of guessing correctly.
Yes.
That super assist is coming in clutch, though. That's going to be a lot of damage, and on the Yasuo as well. Oh my god. Nagoop just turned this around and now has a life lead on top of it.
Yeah, this is insane. I think I've seen super assist from Echo land more in this set than I've seen in the entirety of 2xKO. It's insane.
It is crazy how much work that is putting in.
Nice defense here. What's the mix? Dash through is going to connect, so Fury's going to be popped.
Takes the Fury.
And now if you're with the Falcon, you just want to buy some time and get out of this.
There's that level 3!
It does connect! How did that hit on that side? I thought it was over. Oh my goodness. What a pickup, but Fury is on the table, so it's going to mitigate that damage.
That Fury came in so clutch to minimize that damage, though. Holy cow. And What the Falcon gets that clean hit.
He has no meter. Is this going to be enough to kill? He can't drop this.
And that is going to be enough. Well, Falcon.
What a nice comeback there, bringing
My
us to a final round. This is only game 2. He is fighting for a potential chance at a game 3. Man, what a match this is turning out to be. The projectile dash through just to get away from all that nonsense is Nagoop.
Well, it does end up catching out the Yasuo assist.
Yeah, that S1 over into the assist, so valuable.
Oh
force the
no,
break.
the break, because he was tagged out, it was just completely vulnerable.
Exactly right. The break only connected onto the assist champ, so not going to get maximum value out of that. What is the mix here? Does get the push block, and Time Warder's going to come through, but no confirm afterwards.
Oh, it does hit them with the mix-up, though.
Went for tag launcher afterwards, but the combo dropped.
Now it's Nagoop's time to hit this combo.
He's looking optimal here. This is really clean. 2 meter on deck as well. I think it's going to be just not enough to kill, so opts to go for the reset. Holds down. That is the tech if they are going for that reset. Great
Nice
defense. Yes, it's huge. The 2H is not going to connect.
Oh, but the wind wall, the Hasaki, that does indeed connect. But
yeah,
and just like that, spend that level 3, get that character off the board.
It's so nice for Yasuo, man. If he basically has an OS to not spend that extra meter, right? He does the level 1 and you hold it, and like, hey, if it doesn't kill, it comes out. If it does, then sure, I don't need to waste it. So valuable for him.
It's such a useful thing. Ooh, avoids the Fury break.
Oh,
It does catch it with the assist. Nagoop is going into top 16 on the winner side against What the Falcon, who is the one that took out Diaphone and K7 on the winner side.
Yeah, this is crazy. So Nagoop, I guess, is now the favorite to win the tournament. That's how math works, right?
I mean, you beat the number 1, you cut the number 1. So if you beat that number 1, I guess you're the new number 1.
I'm the new number 1, says Nagoop. And now I'm going to have to double check the bracket here in a second to see now what the Falcons on the loser side of things. Diaphone and K7 could get revenge if they potentially run back into each other and could knock them out potentially before top 16. We'll have to see how that lines out here.
I've got the bracket up. I'm refreshing it now.
Internet is happening. Packets of data going through the World Wide Web.
There are stuff running. I don't know if it's been updated on the
Okay.
Start GG.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll find out here shortly. We'll double check. Doesn't look like everything has been fully updated on that side of things with the bracket, but that's going to wrap up this block here. We're going to have top 16 coming up right around the corner, and I'm going to be hanging around for that. We're going to take a quick break here in a few, but it's
I'm
been
gonna be
fantastic.
swapping out.
Yeah, you've been...
It's been a pleasure commentating with you, sir.
Absolute pleasure. Great to have you on
It's been
board.
a pleasure watching the craziness that's
Yeah.
just been happening.
Dude,
oh my
2X
gosh.
has been delivering
has
across
just
both
been
blocks.
insane.
It's insane. So there's plenty more to come. There's 4 more blocks, I believe. Yeah, 4 more blocks across the weekend for 2XK. So plenty of matches to come. And again, top 16 coming up next. You guys aren't going to want to go anywhere. Hit the bathroom, grab some snacks, come through, get locked in for 2 more hours of sick 2XKO action.
Stick around.
Unleash your fighting spirit with your new favorite cozy apparel from Isaac